Hello, welcome. My name is Krystle, and we're here today to take a little bit of time to cultivate just a little bit more compassion. We often talk about having compassion for others, which is obviously very, very important and shows up often in our lives, hopefully. And we sometimes forget that compassion can also be focused inward towards ourselves and is also necessary, especially in times where things might feel a little uncertain for many various reasons. So today we'll have a short little time together on our mats, or if you'd like to take this practice somewhere else, you don't have a mat, that's totally fine. We'll move with a little bit of ease. We'll move gently. So you can practice really anywhere that you have just a little bit of space and hopefully a little bit of quiet. But wherever you are, whatever that looks like, find a comfortable seat, whether that's on the ground or in a chair. And take a moment, if it feels okay, close your eyes. Take a moment to center yourself, just drawing inward, because we've all spent so much time focusing our energy and our attention in an outward sense towards things that are going on around us. Let these next few moments here be for drawing inward. So take a big breath in right here, deep breath in. Maybe even a sigh out. This like audible sound that signifies like I've landed, I've arrived right here, just as I maybe do that again. Breathe in. Long breath out. And keeping your eyes closed, if you have them closed, just bring one hand gently to the center of your chest, right? To your heart here. And bring to mind that idea of compassion or kindness or even support towards yourself here, letting that be your intention for moving, breathing, your intention for your time right here, right now. So breathe in with that sense of compassion. So, and as you breathe out, think of finding a sense of peace as you exhale. Do that a few more times. Bringing in a little bit of kindness, compassion. Breathing out. Continue. Listen, the space underneath your hand here, your chest. Notice how it fills up and expands as you breathe in. Soften as you breathe. That same sort of awareness. We'll find a little bit more movement here. Let your hand just drop down and bring your hands to your knees if you're sitting on the ground or in a chair. And on your next breath in, start to lift your chin, lift your face up towards the ceiling. Feel that space across your chest expand, front of your throat expand. as you breathe out, start to draw your chin down towards your chest and round your shoulders forward. And see, as a result, if you can round your upper back, like you were in cat pose, right? On your hands and knees, similar to that. And then you'll move through those two shapes. I'll turn to the side so you can see my spine moving. You'll take a breath in, lift your chin, lift your face, maybe even slightly draw the shoulders back so you can expand through the collarbone. And then as you breathe out, chin towards your chest, round your upper back, and almost lean back to deepen that stretch in between the shoulder blades. Two more rounds like that. Inhale, almost rock the torso forward as you open up across to the front. And then exhale to round, open to the back. So just creating a little bit more space around the center of your chest and at the top of your torso. And then you'll come back to center. Take a shrug of the shoulders up towards your ears and then draw them back and down. So those shoulder rolls here, take two more up, back, down. Keep the elbows soft if you can, up, back. And whenever you're ready, make your way to hands and knees, tabletop pose. Once you're there, spread your fingers nice and wide. Your toes can be untucked or tucked under, your choice. And then we'll move a little bit bigger here in between those two shapes, cat and cow, right? Or cow and cat. So as you breathe in, think about dropping the belly down, lifting the tailbone, and drawing the chin almost forward and up. And then exhale, press into your hands a lot to round your upper back, drop your head, maybe look in between your knees. Two more rounds like that. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale into cat pose. Inhale to cow, noticing expansion as you breathe in. And then exhale, round into cat. Can you find a sense of ease? Maybe it's even in the features of your face. Let them soften. So nice. And then come back to neutral. Walk your hands up your thighs. You come up onto your knees. So kind of similar to what we did last week, but we'll stay on our knees a little longer here. Take your hands to your hips. I want you to start to draw your elbows back behind you. And as a result, the heads of your shoulders draw back. And your hands can stay on your hips, or if you want to start to glide them to your low back here for support, just a very, very supported, easy, gentle camel pose, right? And so the goal is not to like go back as far as you can right away, right? Like that is not our goal. So our goal is to take our elbows back behind us so the shoulder heads draw back. Now think about lifting the chin a bit, right? To your degree, but don't let the head completely drop back. Not the goal. Think about your sternum, the center of your chest where you had your hand before. Think about that lifting up towards the ceiling, like where the wall and the ceiling would join. Take one more big breath in, and then you'll slowly come back up to neutral. Now step your right foot forward. You're going to come into a lunge for a second. Not a deep lunge, just super supportive, just two 90-degree angles here. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Take a big breath in here. And then bend your elbows wide like goalposts, right? So you're going to maybe spread the fingers out nice and wide, give them a little wiggle, wake them up. And then think about sending your elbows, your forearms back a little further back, just a nice opening through the chest. And then as you exhale, think like cat pose. Bring your forearms and elbows and palms together in front of you, but then round your upper back. Maybe think about taking your gaze down towards the ground. Little play with balance, but press through your front big foot. Your front big foot, or your front big toe, rather. Your whole foot would be nice. And then when you're ready, start to come back up to neutral. Open the arms out wide. apart, just like those goalposts. And then inhale to open up here, expand across the chest. Exhale, bring the forearms together and round in. Right, even start to bow down a little. So your elbows, maybe start to think about coming inside that right knee. Right? We can start to deepen that shape. Inhale to come up and open up the arms wide. One last time to exhale and round forward, bringing the forearms together. So nice. You'll come back up and you bring your right knee to meet the left. You'll give that knee a break and step your left foot forward. Come into that nice stance. Maybe your hands come onto your hips to square them off to the front and reach your hands up when you're ready. Exhale to bend the elbows wide like goalposts. Energy through the fingers here. That will help as you open across the chest. Inhale, draw the elbows, forearms back. And then exhale, bring them together in front of you and round your spine like cat. Inhale to open up. Exhale to draw in. One last exhale, open up. Exhale, draw in. Maybe bringing the elbows inside of that left knee. Round even more like cat. And then you come up. Release. Tabletop pose. Reset. Ground down with the hands. Inhale to find cow pose. Slow exhale to round into cat pose. So just gently inhaling to cow, finding that encouraging opening of the chest, rounding through the spine, dropping the head. Last time, inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Go nice. You'll come back to neutral and you'll return to just a gentle seat. So similar place to where you started. Nothing too fancy today in terms of movement, but then I want you to take those shoulder shrugs again. So think about drawing them up towards your ears, back, and down. Give it a few more times if you'd like to rock the head side to side. Find any last movements here to create a little bit more space in the neck. Also an option as well. And then find a gentle seat. You're going to land here for the final moments we have together. If you really, really were looking forward to like laying down and taking some rest, by all means, please find whatever is comfortable, what your body is craving right now. If you lie down, I'll even offer up the option of lying down with a pillow lengthwise along your spine. So then you can open up the arms and maintain that opening in the chest as you rest. Should feel nice. But wherever you are, once you find yourself in a comfortable place, close your eyes. That feels okay. And we're going to return to that awareness of inhaling kindness or compassion towards yourself. And then exhaling and finding a sense of ease or a sense of creating a sort of like mantra, right? This idea that you're breathing in kindness and you're exhaling. A little more compassion towards yourself, bringing more of that in. Letting that ease come in as you exhale. And things send out a little bit. And that compassion, that kindness, breathing out and finding and do that sort of breathing exercise, breathing in, out, maybe feeling that sense of center, that kindness towards yourself. I'll also offer up this exercise of a loving kindness meditation, but an abbreviated version of it. And in a loving kindness meditation or metta meditation, you often will repeat these phrases. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you have a sense of ease and well-being. And there's many different iterations of that. But for today's class, for brevity's sake, we'll just repeat that a few times towards yourself. And rather than sending that compassion only outwards, can you send that compassion towards yourself? So may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I and may I have a sense of well-being. Inviting that sort of compassion towards yourself, to invite in that support and space, to feel that kindness grow in whatever way it grows. Whatever it looks like for you. So how you showed up today is exactly how you needed to show up. It's just enough. And no effort is ever wasted. So as you were able to send that kindness to yourself, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I feel that sense of ease. May I feel that sense of continue to draw your awareness to that, bring your focus towards that, giving yourself support and kindness around all of those sentiments. You can create this little safe space for yourself, even in this like 15 minutes that you have. Where you send that love, that support towards yourself, to know that no matter where you are during the day, you are supported, you're held, and filled with that compassion, which in turn hopefully help you find just even an ounce or a lot of ease. The breath in, long breath out. May you be happy. May you be healthy. may you have a sense of peace and life. Thank you so much for joining me. This provided just a little bit of a break in